bracelet that is reversible. If you've already seen this, you already know. If you have not seen it yet, we're excited to share it with you. First of all, there's three gorgeous choices. There is an Abalone and Black Chalcedony, which you can see instantly is there. I'm a sucker for anything with Abalone. There's a beautiful multi-gemstone that is Tiger's Eye, and then a Cat's Eye Moonstone that is really special. That's in the middle. And then you see the one at the end. That is all aqua. That is all aquamarine, all March babies. You're gonna love this. I've never seen so much aqua in one place. If you turn it the other way around, it's gonna be that beautiful blue of the sodalite. Last opportunity to get it. The price is about to go up. Jay, this has been a winner.
You know, we've had a really strong response to this. We just launched it for this event. This was made exclusively just for the March event. So we started this project last year, if you think about this, right, a little over 6 months ago. And I'm responsible for choosing all these materials. So anybody who doesn't like it, I take full responsibility.
It's on Jay.
But, I think if we take one at a time and talk about them.
Let's do the Abalone. We'll do Abalone.
Okay, let's start with the Abalone. Okay, so this combination, like number one, we actually went with this design because what I love about it, it's one size fits most, right? So, you know, you want things to be wear friendly. This is totally wear friendly. So what are you going to do for materials? So in this case, I went with Midnight Chalcedony, which is, you just pop that. You see how easily you reverse that?
Flip it.
You just pop it. I mean, that's all you do. Very simple. So I went with Midnight Chalcedony and I faceted that side. So it gives you this bling, the sparkle, the gleam. And then I went back to something which is one of my favorite combinations, which this is this New Zealand power shell. So it's Abalone, power shell. It's electric. It fluoresces. You have all those beautiful, just, I mean, like that amazing effervescence of the greens and the blues and the golds and the silvers. What I really love about this, so, is the design, number one, so wear friendly. Number two, though, think about this. When you talk about biggest bang for the buck, right? So you're only making one purchase. You're buying one item.
But getting two.
But you're getting two.
Right.
Right? So, I mean, right there, before they even did the deal drop deal, you know, you doubled your money right there, right? So you doubled the value of your design.
This is, remember, $100 until midnight. So the price is going up. I'll tell you what we'll do next, Jake. We're going to end on the aqua sodalite because that one's going to be gone shortly. Let's go to Tiger's Eye, which I love. You know I love Tiger's Eye, but I love what's on the other side as well, Jake.
Okay, and now, you know, a lot of thought went into these, you know, like I have, everybody who knows this, right? I mean, I literally have hundreds of raw materials. So you would say, well, why did you choose these two? Okay, multicolor Tiger's Eye, you can't go wrong.
Never.
Chatoyant.
Never.
So I used the primary, the red, the blue, which they call Hawk's Eye, and then the gold. So, and Tiger's Eye has the property of chatoyancy. That's that wet look. That's that bling, that natural bling that Mother Nature brings to the design. And what that is microscopic crystals growing within the host rock. In this case, it's asbestos crystals, and that's what makes Tiger's Eye do that. What's really interesting is I'm buying that rough material from Namibia from the same guys that I bought it from in the 70s.
Is that right?
So, we go way back.
Oh my gosh.
Way back. Now, I wanted to do something special on the other side. Here again, you're gonna notice a theme here, right? So one side's faceted on all of them, right? In this case, I decided to go with this brand new material. It's a Cat's Eye Moonstone out of Tanzania. And I got this from one of my old Tanzanite miners. He's the one that discovered this. I have not used a lot of moonstone in my life in my designs. This one is so unique, so different. It's brilliant, and it has the property of adolescence. So that's the property it has. It literally gleams, glows, sparkles, shines naturally. And then to really put it over the top, we went ahead and faceted it.
I mean, it's hard to pick because all three are fantastic. I obviously feel that little bit of tension because the good days are gone. It's over. This launched on Monday and we had all the joys in the world because we had all week to talk about it. The price is about to go up. You're getting it at the lowest price of the year. I want to focus in for a second because only 100 more customers can get this one. So that's why I've kind of held back a little bit. Only 100 left. I'll start with the fact that this is an amazing amount of faceted aquamarine, which I love. It's always been my mom's favorite gemstone. She is a March baby. But also on the reverse, this is Sodalite, that when you get to know Sodalite, you'll love it. So you've got the two blues together. Now, I don't know if I'm going to sell out of all three. What would appear is that I'll sell out of the Abalone and the Aqua, obviously the reversible. It looks like we might have a couple left of the Tiger's Eye up until midnight, but these two are last chance. Jay, that Aqua is gorgeous.
When I first designed this, okay, number one, that aquamarine there is, okay, this is semi-precious aquamarine. I get this out of Mozambique, out of a very small deposit. This material is high quality material. It's not cheap aqua, right? It's not washed out, it's not all white, right? I decided I was gonna facet that. When I originally designed this, I did it with aqua, and on the back I did a really high grade Afghani lapis. The problem was that this price point, take that and double, almost triple it, and that's where we're at. So they came back to me and they said, no, that's not gonna work. And I said, oh man, but it's cool. So I said, no, I gotta have that. So I went back, went through my inventory list, said, what do I have that I can replace that with? And what you're looking at here, check that out.
Oh, yes.
Okay. And if you look at this, and this is a really dark navy blue material, this is Sodalite. Now, that being said, all Sodalites are not created equal, right? This is literally, I have two Sodalites that I've used in my career. And you know, normally when you get Sodalite, and one of the reasons that a lot of people don't put Sodalite in their designs is it's got a lot of white in it, right? It looks like denim lapis, right? To be able to get it where it's real clean like this, and it's that solid blue. Now this material is a material that I got out of the Republic of Congo probably around 10 years ago. I've got a little bit of it. I also have material that comes out of Kenya that comes from the Jumbo mine. And, but I really didn't, I didn't have enough material that I felt comfortable, you know, actually taking that on with this. And I knew I had enough of that material. So you're getting that lapis look, and we still were able to still give you the two really high blues, natural blues that go together. You can see how clean that is. It really is, it's a nice blue material, and be able to keep the price down, right? That's what we want to do. We want to give you the good value, but keep the price where if we would have done that in lapis, it would have at least been over closer to $200.
But Sodalite is gorgeous in its own right, Jay. That's what I love about it.
And that is my favorite.
And clearly so many of you as well. We have 70 left if you want this option. This is not making it till midnight. There's no way. So if you do want this one, there's no reorder this year. This is not on television again once it sells out. Again, you would choose the aquamarine with the Sodalite. It is a gorgeous, gorgeous purchase tonight. The other one that's going real fast, and I can see our 3-minute or sellout clock is on the screen, it's the Abalone.
I love that too.
But Abalone has its own personality. Those that love Abalone are head over heels in love with Abalone.
Well, here's the thing with Abalone. I just started using it. I hope everybody loves Abalone. I think I've shared this with you before, right? I look for any excuse to go to New Zealand.
Yes, you love it there.
New Zealand. But unfortunately, you know, like New Zealand, what's really crazy, they don't have the gem wealth or anything you would think that they would. But you go across the pond to Australia, and I can't tell you the number of materials that I get out of Australia. It's crazy. But New Zealand, so I look for any and every excuse that I can get. The only two things I've ever gotten out of New Zealand is I have this abalone connection, they call it PowerShell. I get there, but it is some of the world's finest. And also, the shells are workable.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
you know, you know, like a lot of the abalone shells, to be honest with you, like the ones in like Northern California, they're, you know, abalones are just like oysters. They're, you know, each region, they grow differently, where you don't really have the effervescence, the fluorescence. The material, the pavo shell, the abalone shell from New Zealand, I personally feel is some of the best in the world. And I really love it.
It's gorgeous, and you see it even through the... Jay and I were talking before the show about when we're in Studio A. Did you notice?
Yeah.
We thought we were going to be in big. We've got the fabulous Studio A lighting. But even in real life, Jay, it takes on a different look when you've got natural light, not artificial light.
Yeah, you know, the lighting in here is a little bit better, but I guarantee you... And you know, well, you know what I tell all my people? I said, you know, because we have so many qual control steps on anything that we do. I'm talking every single step of the way qual controls our main deal, right? Maintain quality during the whole time we're producing a product, right. Not just at the end. But you know who the ultimate qual person is? The ultimate qual person is you. Yeah. And I guarantee you, we know that we did our job when you open it up and you're happy. Excuse me.
Getting emotional.
I got all choked up. All choked up.
Well, we're excited that you're loving this. I'll keep these out here, obviously, and if there's any left, I'll mention them a little bit later on. Coming up in a few moments, another mystery item is revealed, so get ready on the phones. Something that I picked earlier, though, in the show that was not scheduled to air, but I begged and I pleaded was this.